Hello everybody, my name's FlareBlitzed and we've returned back to our wonderful adventures of Yume Nikki. Now, we've discovered another item within one of the dimensional doors. And this tells me that there must be 2 items in each door. So what we're going to be doing is, when we find the second item, we'll keep coming back and forth through the recording. So, we're going to go for each doors and see if we can find the other items, because this is the second item I discovered in here, and it actually involved this wonderful thing that we could not catch last time around because it kept moving around so much. But finally we got it, and that's brilliant. So we'll be back and forth, I believe. But I don't know. I think for the time being I'll just have a little talk, because that's a great idea. Anyways, I'm a lovely little demon, aren't I? Hello. We'll come back here and save. Yeah, so I've had a little bit of a discover through this game because I'm struggling to find the story. I mean, we're a little girl called Madasuki, and we keep dreaming in different paranormal. And also we notice that when we wake up outside, the background's different. We wake up as a little girl, and she keeps... Oh yeah, this TV turns on. And yeah, we picked up all of our abilities. Grow ears and a tail. Oh, that's cute. What do we can... We are a lovely, majestic cat. So it's probably going to be a case that there's going to be something throughout these dimensions too. But I don't know, because this is such a strange story. Well, not strange, but it's hard to find the story in a game which is just about adventuring and collecting items. But, you know, adventure ones are also very good in their own ways. But I believe that these sort of games are at their best with a lot of story involved, and the only sort of story that we get is that we are this child that keeps going to sleep and dreaming of these wonderful dimensional, non-existent, not real events. Oh, we look so cute. And in the retro world, there's a lot of space for other items to be included within the inventory. So there's definitely at least 2 or more items within these dimensions. Okay, we already got the frog. That's established. We already got the frog. That's yeah, that's established. So in that other dimension we visited, where I believe we also got the demon item. But now, okay, there has to be some sort of trick with these guys. And what's this? We never visited here before. Is this new? Hello? Can we escape, or is this just our demise? Okay, let's avoid being caught by her. Yes, I think we're gonna do that. So we need to avoid that girl. Okay, so we've got 2 different varieties this time. We're going to try and avoid that thing this time. Oh, it doesn't appear? Okay, there it is. There it is. We need to avoid being caught by this thing. But it looks much faster. Well, oh my god, no. No. Please avoid us. I don't want to hurt you. No, please go away. Please. I beg of you. How do we avoid getting caught by this? Oh, there's the other double doors. Okay, cool. And we're back here. Or is this another place? I wonder if this is another place. But I still wonder that. get two of these. With our powers, no, it's the same. It's the same. No, it's all the same to me. There's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can accomplish. There's nothing that we can achieve. Please tell me there's something else along this avenue. I don't want to do this. I don't want to wake up. I want to keep dreaming. I want to keep being asleep so that I may never wake up. Leave me alone, I'm just a lovely little cat. Yeah, with red eyes. Meow meow, meow meow. What if I'm a demon? I just make weird noises. I hate the weird noises. Can we do something apart from a frog? I wonder if we enter as a demon, maybe it'll think I'm one of it. Or maybe it has something to do with where we were transported to last time. I do not know. I don't know anymore. But all I can say is that we're going round in circles! Anyways. I say anyways a lot. We have ourselves a dilemma. What are we going to do? This is going to take us an incredible amount of time to find all these items. I love exploring the same game, but come on, this is a little too much, don't you think? I wonder if it's because we're demons and we can't see the passageway, unlike the cat. Hang on, let's turn into the cat. I wonder if it's something to do with eyesight. Or maybe we're just going around in circles. Like I said earlier, we're going around in circles. Oh, here's the openness. Here's the openness. Maybe one of the particular items that we can use? Maybe one of the items will help us to remove this thing. I don't know. I did not know. We'll stick between a demon. Oh, it depends which end you go to. What do you want? So I'm here again. I wonder if this is part of a mystery or... Wait, neon? Or we're just stuck here. Nope. Let's just make it snow. And this effect is permanent. Yeah, let's wrap up in a... Oh, we sneeze. Oh no! We sneeze. I have no idea what we're meant to do. Are we going to just keep going round and round in circles? The only way we can solve this problem is to wake up. Yeah, this is not going anyways. We are literally trapped here. How we can sit down normally? You can't do anything here. We just got to admit to just sleep. Just admit to the sleepiness of the night. We got nothing done there. Because some silly thing keep chasing us and battering us down. I just want to explore, and we can't explore if these things keep chasing us. We'll try this one next. Oh, this metropolitan space. Oh, really? This is the land of many blocks and many towers. But at the same time, it is still only in Matazuki's imagination. So I wonder if this place has more than what the eye meets. If we struggle here again, I might have to resort to a walkthrough, which is something I really hate doing because it defeats the purpose of the mystery of the game. But this game, out of many I've played over a year or so now, is one of the most challenging and the most least story-based game I've played on. And I must say it is very nice, but I like more story. I'm a story sort of person. Oh, I've already exited through there. Whenever I play one of these games, I love to explore the game, yes, but I also love to discover things which are not in any other game. Unique things like story, and story is what makes up the game. Alright, have we been through here before? Okay, it just leads us to the other side. Yeah, story is one of the things, or the main thing, in which I love playing RPG Maker games, is the story behind a game, the individualism behind it, the uniqueness behind it. We're in bed. We don't get anything from the... Wait, unless we're something when we get into the bed. I'm a frog in bed. Okay, I can't do anything. Let's make it snow. Nope. Let's make it... I don't know. The point of these abilities are not worthwhile. They don't do anything. Oh, well, these are still active. Towel. We're not getting anything out of them. Cat. Sorry. This is terrible gameplay. This is so terrible. But I'm kind of in a twist in this game. I have mixed feelings about it, really. Both good feelings and not so good feelings about it. It's not the game that everyone says that it is. And I apologise to anyone who loves Yume Nikki, because I like it, yes. But at the same time, I also kind of get the impression that some people are over-exaggerating over probably like the characteristics of the character itself. You know, you're a young girl in lots of dreams, and you are essentially a person who would once say that is very innocent. Oh, we've already been to the toilet. I wonder if we go to the toilet with a certain item equipped. Or maybe that doesn't have any other effect. The snow woman. This is... I'm really sorry. This is one of the games that I got really excited for when I started playing it, but when I went through, like, I think it's like the first part or the second part, I started to feel like the game has a lack of flavour to it. Like, It's a very nice game, it's a very well designed game, but it doesn't have any buzz to it. I mean, there are other games out there which are not as well designed as this one, but they have a sort of buzz and a warm feel to it, and also a plot line, a story, something that makes the game unique. This game is unique in its own for having these sort of styles to it, but at the same time, these sort of styles and this sort of game kind of, it doesn't defeat the purpose of the game, but it kind of hinders the excitement of playing a role-playing game such as this. That's why if people compare it to something like Eve, I would say that they're both really nice games, they're both really well-designed games, but if I was to choose one game over the other, I would say Eve over any day, anytime, anywhere. Kudos to Kikiyama for making this game, definitely, but I would choose Eve at any day, any time of any place, because Eve has something that this game doesn't have, and that is a huge amount of backstory to it, a huge amount of story throughout the game, and the characters make the game itself really, really invigorating. Whilst this game, we only have one character, and that sort of dulls the story a little bit. But also, at the same time, if you're not looking for, if the primary purpose of the game is not story, then it's adventure, or it's got a lot of puzzles to it. Now, puzzles are usually in a small confined space, which the items can be easily accessible. Well, not easily accessible, but it's possible to reach them. But it's different in this game because you have 12 doors to go through, and each item could be at any spot in any corner of the game, and this game has like a million different corners. So it makes the game not only difficult, but also very, very time consuming. But in one ways, a time consuming game is really good because you get into the game, you want to discover what the game is like, what the game is. Okay, we're not going to get anywhere in this dimension, we're going to go to the next one. But games that take a long time, I like games that take a long time if you are actually involved with the story of the game itself. But this one, it feels like you're actually always going to be within a dream, and you are doing the same thing over and over again, but you're doing it slightly differently, in contrast to the previous dimension that you visited. I call these different dimensions because they are, in a way, different dimensions. And the adventure of the game is massive. I mean, take this room for example. It's completely dark and there's barely anything to see. Now, in a horror aspect, that's excellent. But this doesn't really have a huge amount of horror to it. Maybe there's something invigorating at the end, we never know. And I will finish this game in due course, but it may take a long amount of time if I'm going to do so. Or something there. I'm excellent at finding items, apparently. I got myself an umbrella. Oh, we're expecting it to rain. Ah, that's why there's these puddles on the floor. Ah, okay, so this is the second item we got from this dimension. Okay, we're going to go to sleep. So, maybe some of these items are found if you look at the clues of the background. So, I wonder what sort of item we would get from a huge cityscape full of odd buildings and huge towers. I have no idea. Maybe something that can possibly create or destroy buildings. But I have this... Oh, this place is really dark, so we may need a light. Okay, maybe a neon light would be better. Or maybe we're just going to wander around in the dark. Or maybe the neon light has no effect. Maybe it'd be better if we had the brightest screen of a music notes. Okay, it's not going to rain, and I doubt it's going to... Oh, it is going to snow. Yay! I can't really see in this darkness. This really does not help for gameplay commentary and let's play content. The brightest screen in this map is a bunch of snow, and possibly a girl with a frog mask on, and that can pop, and apparently that can jump as well. So we're going to travel up, and then we're going to go. God, this is just unending darkness. I mean, if there was a jump scare or something, that would make it horror. But this is categorized as horror? But I can't see where the horror aspect is, apart from probably a few little things in the background. Or a few little creepy things. We're just going to measure how big this floor is, because I would think that it's really big. And yes, I tried turning the neon light on, and it has no effect. So, what does that tell us? I don't know, but it's like I said earlier, this game is, or has got a lot of flooring to it, which okay, I'm going to say this, and probably some people are going to be mad at me, but I find this game just so long-winding. Long-winding in a way that you don't really get anywhere. I mean, I feel like I'm walking on the same piece of flooring. Okay, this thing's following us. Okay. Okay, maybe this helps us in a way. Oh, this. This? Oh, we're back out here, right. Huh, this wasteland. Okay, so there was something here after all. Where did our little friend go? He was just with us. No. I could be of some use. Oh, it's actually quite nice out here since it's snowing. Okay, we're gonna make it rain. Oh, she's just shaking the umbrella. So yeah, sorry if this has been a little bit of a negative episode. Me just keep complaining about games like this, but I do enjoy it, yes. But it's not a game that I would replay. And probably good because I wouldn't even remember half of the locations of the items. I mean, he's just been extremely lucky. Have we been up here before? I have no idea. And these totems must be a clue to something. An odd one out, maybe? There's two odd ones out. Maybe one of these has something inside it. No idea. But we have ourselves a challenge, and that is to get, I think it's 24 items, 2 from each dimension. I'm calling them dimensions. I've got no other way of saying it. Yes. So yeah, back to story. A story makes something, or makes anything, have characteristics to it. Specifically, story that really hasn't been etched or discovered in the means of the imagination. And when that implies, you will be able to get a very nice story out of something in which is surprising, something that is undiscovered, something that is horrific, something that's tragic, anything really can make a story, but the story only comes when dialogue happens, when specific events happen, certain actions happen, or maybe even just something pretty in the background. Something that probably would be dull have characteristics. This game has a lack of it though. It's sort of like, it's more of an exploring, very good for if you have a lot of time on your hands. But I don't get that buzz that other people feel about this game. Maybe if I played it on my own without recording it, maybe I would actually get some sort of imagination behind it. And also I'd probably have a lot more time and a lot more concentration to figure out things because I'm not chatting away. But I don't get that buzz that people feel. I mean, we can like and dislike. It's just how we interpret that like or dislike feelings that makes the difference. It's like, we may all have a similar sort of trait as to why we like a game, but it's when you narrow down those thoughts into reasons and specific reasons is when we start seeing differences in our likenessness with the game. And my likenessness with this game is that, yes, we are a very cute little protagonist. And we have ourselves a very big, wide open airspace to go around and discover. Wonder if we could play the flute here. I think that's only a straight path. Yeah, it's only a straight path. So maybe somehow we need to get to that side from the other angle. But I think I just went through that stage last time and we didn't really discover anything. I think I've lost track of my story of my likes and dislikes about this game. So yeah, dislikes are okay. Dislikes are fine. But it's how you construct as to why you dislike determines whether people will take you as being nice about the situation or being someone who just comments for the sake of attention seeking. And when that happens, it kind of dulls the experience of the community. It's like it puts a damper on your mood sometimes. So the best thing to do, if anyone does that, is like, you can ignore it, or you can reply back, not in the same way, but in a more constructive way. Like they say, constructive criticism. Constructive criticism, used in its meaning, is absolutely great. I mean, you can get to constructive criticism about almost anything in life. And it is very nice to get constructive criticism if something you're making is got a little hole in it. And a hole, what I mean is like a hole isn't like a flaw, or maybe it doesn't work as how it should do. Like if you're trying to, let's say, make a game, for example, if you try and make something that does an intended purpose but doesn't actually do that purpose, like if you open it up in the inventory and it says like plus 50 health when used, but actually it doesn't have that sort of effect at all, then just state that, you know, this item says that you get plus 50 health, but you don't actually recover anything back. Obviously that would be understandable if of course you have full health, but if you're damaged, I believe we've been around this plot more than once now, but if you state nicely about the kind of holes within, let's say, a game, for example, then the developers will be happy about it. They love feedback. Any sort of developer loves feedback on their game. There probably only one developer I've encountered on GameJolt, which I'll remain nameless, that I looked through the comments and the developer kind of is very stubborn. They think that their game is perfect in every way, and to be frank, there is no such thing as a perfect game. No such thing, because there is always room for improvements. But that is the precise reason on why it is good to receive criticism. Like me, for example, I could criticize that my views upon Yume Nikki is a bit blunt. And I would agree. Definitely. I would definitely agree that my views on this game are a little bit blunt. But at the same time, it's that sort of individualism that separates me from a person who absolutely loves this game and would say that this is probably the best game ever, or one of the best games in its category of all time. But I would say that I would be very happy that you have that thought, because that is what you like to believe in, and that is what you believe what is right. And I have no room to say that you have to dislike this game. You have to say exactly what I have to say. Because in that sense, what I am doing is then opinionizing your opinions towards this game, or any other game for that example, and I am removing the individualism away from you by forcing you to say that you don't like this game. Otherwise, of course, if you don't like this game, then you can say that out freely. But I don't dislike this game, but it's not my favourite game. Anyways, I think I've rambled on for long enough about likes, dislikes, constructive criticism, and whatnot. So let's just do the game. And what I mean by do the game is like explore the game. And it feels like we're just going round and round in circles at this point, because I remember this singular plant about 5 times now. So I'm going to cut this episode off here, folks. I hope you enjoy my many complaints and many rambles, although that's part of the characteristics of a Let's Play, you know. Talking to you guys and me interacting with you guys is part of all the experience that may come across from what... Alright, I was holding the keypads wrong. That's my middle finger was on the left button, so when I try to click on my this finger, which usually corresponds to the left arrow, it didn't do anything. Actually, I just kept pressing Control. I was thinking, this left arrow feels a bit weird. Anyways, I'm going to leave off this episode here, folks. And in the next time, I'm going to look up a walkthrough of this game, because some items are very easy to find. You know, they're just sort of there. But I believe others may take a bit of puzzling. And as lazy as that sounds, I don't like to spend a gargantuous amount of time in the same areas. So I'm going to leave it there, folks, and see you all in the next time of Yume Nikki. Hope you all have a great day, and take care of yourselves.